California Prop 22 is 120% times minimum wage plus change per mile. 120% times $16.50 per hour is $19.80 per hour, divided by 60 minutes per hour is 33 cents per minute. Add 36 cents per mile, for a total of 69 cents per mile to $1.35 per mile between 1 minute per mile, or 60 miles an hour, and 3 minutes per mile, or 20 miles an hour. It hardly leaves a profit, if any, after the cost of mileage. The IRS suggests 70 cents per mile as a reimbursement for employees or deduction for freelancers. It doesn't consider you profitable unless you owe tax for making more than your costs. No profit is a sign you're either misclassified or attempting tax evasion fraud. Exhibit A, LA International Airport. 67 miles at 70 cents per mile from $47.07 totals a whopping 10 cents taxable income. Exhibit B. The cost is $7.21, and the loss after pay is negative $1.76. The time at 27.5 cents per minute minimum wage would pay $6.33, which is more than what the actual pay is, which would be wage theft under the enforcement of California labor law if not for the guarantee reimbursement. The earnings paid upfront seen here in this example are 54% of the guarantees. Prop 22 guarantees are not paid upfront and aren't always equivalent upfront to what the state would impose without Prop 22 as shown here, but the companies pay up the difference weekly or biweekly, typical for a law paid for by crooked rideshare and delivery apps taking advantage of drivers everywhere. Prop 22 only exists because of a partisan bill, California AB 5 from 2019, that altered the California labor law to essentially outlaw independent workers in the state by causing them to lose their ability to be hired by employers in fear of penalties for doing business with those in the same course of business, such as rideshare drivers for a rideshare app. It's unsustainable to pay workers, especially an unlimited number of workers, for inactive work time when the company isn't pulling in profits to pay out. It's impossible to pay drivers when there's no ride to pay them with. Proponents of California AB 5 and national versions of it play stupid like they don't know better, just to fuel the pro-driver crowd, which is paradoxical. Compare California employee pay. Compare local taxi pay. Compare other city and state laws. California drivers should be making at least $2.35 per mile up to 3 minutes per mile plus 55 cents per additional minute to guarantee drivers at least 200% times minimum wage after cost before tax. All drivers everywhere should and could be making at least that much with their own commercial insurance and permit or license, or with their own app with their own guarantees when we can crowdsource or fund it. You can find out how much is acceptable at agorahive.com/app.